This is the WonderForce Hitoren V3, and it's a very affordable sound saber, and it comes from Hong Kong. So this saber is available from either WonderForce or from Patch Store, and depending which vendor you go through, there are a few different options. So for example, if you purchase this with Patch Store, there are several other different options for the colors of the hilt itself and also for the LED color. But if you purchase this saber from WonderForce, you're able to add on a leather wrap, and you're able to add on a CoverTech wheel to the lightsaber hilt. So you may want to check out both sites before you purchase the saber to make sure, maybe one site has something that the other doesn't, and that would kind of put you in favor of purchasing it from them instead. The price is roughly the same, but anyway. So as I said, this is a sound saber. It comes out of Hong Kong. Whether you buy it from WonderForce or Patch Store, it's coming from Hong Kong. And it's a single LED saber, so you do have to choose your LED color. There's red, green, blue, pink, yellow, and silver, although not all of those color options are available if you purchase the saber from WonderForce, at least as of when I looked at the site today. And then for the actual hilt, you have a variety of color options as well. So you have, it's very similar colors actually to the LED colors. You can choose red, silver like this, blue, yellow, green, and black. So quite a few options. And it's $99 from WonderForce or $95 from Patch Store. And the version that I have here comes with a removable blade. Patch Store does also offer a cheaper version for $75 with a string blade that you can't remove from the saber. So that is a cheaper option still. But let's see, next thing to talk about, I guess we should talk about the blade since I'm talking about blades. Well, for the removable blade version, this is a 1-inch diameter blade. It's a mid-grade blade, so it's only for light dueling. And it comes with a pointed tip, although the tip is somewhat rounded off, so it's not super pointy. That's kind of nice. If you do want to get a heavy grade blade, unfortunately there's not an option to kind of upgrade your mid-grade blade to heavy grade blade. You would just have to purchase a heavy grade blade in addition to purchasing this saber. So, and that goes for both WonderForce and Patch Store. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the features you get. You do have flash on clash, and I'll demo that in a little bit. And you have 3 different sound fonts on this lightsaber, plus a mute function, which I have it on the mute function right now. That's why it's a lot quieter than it would be if I had one of the sound fonts running. This saber is run with a lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and here's the charging port, and there's a USB charger that attaches to this. You do have the illuminated AV switch. That's kind of a nice touch. That comes standard with the saber, and you also have these kind of little holes by the emitter, and it just lets some of the LED light out there, so that's kind of an attractive feature. You can swap this emitter piece out for a cloud emitter that they have. They actually have 2 versions of this cloud emitter. It's with 4 claws or 6 claws if you wanted kind of an edgier feel to your hilt, but you can't really change too much around with the hilt. They don't have too many accessories at this point. Of course, that may change in the future. I should say with the blade, so the blade that comes with this saber is a 35.4 inch blade, roughly. So it's 90 centimeters. It doesn't kind of convert into inches that well. So it's a full-size blade, and the length of the hilt as well, it's definitely a full-size hilt. It's about 13.6 inches long, so definitely kind of a 2-handed hilt. And okay, so if you want to add on a CoverTech wheel, that you have that option if you purchase this saber from WonderForce directly. So you can add on a CoverTech wheel for $25. It's a little pricey, but you know, if you want to cover tech wheel, you may want to do that. And WonderForce also offers a leather wrap that you can add on, and they have that in black, red, brown, and oh, I guess that's it. And that would be for an additional $19 if you're a big fan of those leather wraps. Well, now let's kind of demo some of the sounds. I do have a separate video where I thoroughly go over the sounds. So I have it on mute right now, and if I want to switch to one of these sound fonts, first I'll hold the button to turn it off, and then to turn it on again, I'll just hold the button down, and then that's the little sound telling me I've switched the sound font. Here's one of them. You can see the flash on clash and hear the clashing noise. If I press this button, it's like a, I don't know, blaster impact. And if I tap this twice, that was how I got the lockup sound. So that's the first sound font. Let's demo this second one. Here's the next one. And finally, the last sound font. Sounds like a sword hitting another sword. Well, there you have it. This is the WonderForce Hitoren V3, and it's from, you can get it either from WonderForce or from Patch Store, and again, a few different options depending on which site you purchase it from. If you want an RGB saber, then you can check out the WonderForce Hitoren V4. It's very similar to this, but it has RGB options, so you have a bunch of different color options built into one saber, although that one retails for, I think, around $159, so it's a little pricier, but well, both of them honestly are pretty affordable as far as sound sabers go. WonderForce is really kind of shaken up the market a little bit with their pricing structure. Final thoughts is this hilt, I have to say, it's not really that nice looking. I don't think. I don't mean that too much to knock it. It's just, it seems more like a very practical hilt. The grip here is quite nice, and the finish is kind of, it's okay, but it's not like a super attractive hilt, but it seems very functional for dueling. So that would be kind of my final thought on it, but I like it a lot. I'd recommend it. It's a very affordable sound saber, and if you can just, you know, wait to get a saber from Hong Kong, wait a few weeks, then it might be a good fit for you. So I'll link to both Patch Store and WonderForce below.